likely he's an Indian, an American Indian. Says he's 30 years old here. So in 1880 minus 30 would be 1850. If he's almost 31, then it would be 1849. So between 1849 and 1850 he was born. All right, remember that. Now the interesting thing about here, Kiowa told me to look for as well, is that his family. You'll see the name like Delphia, Willie, Henry, Penny. You'll see Delphia a lot. They're listed as B or black. He's the only one in his family listed as mulatto. Why is everybody else listed as black? So that would make him black too, right? Or that will make them mulatto too, right? All right. So I mean, not necessarily, I know, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So again, 1880 census, he is listed as mulatto. Now let's go on. Now this is the census record. Let me back up of 1900. The 12th census of the United States says here, June 1900. And again, they have the same kind of classifications. Um, it says here color, race, and B would be black. Again, so let's go down to Mr. Spalding. Again, 1900, line 83. Guy Spalding, head of the house, listed as B. So he went from mulatto, now he's B or black, right? Age 51. Um, and birth year 1849. Like we said, he would be born in 1849 or 1850. So we are talking about the same person. And now he's listed as black in 1900. 20 years later, you will see his family again here, and they're also listed as black. You'll see the recurring name of Mitchell, right? These are all from North Carolina. They're all listed as black. Mitchell and all these families, Shipman. All right. Now, let's move on. So now we got the census of, let me see, so it says the 15th census of the United States, 1930, 30 years later. Again, place of birth, it tells you about the father and mother, the classifications, the age, the color, all that, right? Sex. All right. So we're going to go look for Guy Spalding. Again, here he is, line 57. Let me close in. Line 57. Guy Spalding, head of the household. Again, here goes Delphia, his wife, and other people in his family. It says that he is male, and then you can see a scribble where it says race or color. It's hard to tell what it says. IN, is that IN Indian or mulatto? MU, what is that? What does that mean? IN, what is this, right? But let's keep going. So he's Guy Spalding again, head of the household. Says he would be 82 years old here. All right, so it does match with the person we've been following. Now look at this, his place of birth, right? Now look at this, place of birth. It says that he is from North Carolina, but that his father and mother are full-blooded Cherokee. Now all of a sudden, they're listing his father and mother as full-blooded Cherokee. What does that make Mr. Guy Spalding? If his parents are full-blooded Cherokees, that would make him a full-blooded Cherokee as well, not a black or a mulatto, because mulatto, they were using it again. We already read it in Africans and Native Americans that it means almost like a mixture, a mongrel, whatever they saw, whenever they saw people of different nations mixing. In this case, his parents are full-blooded Cherokee, so he is not a mulatto in their definition at that time, and he is not black. He is color, copper color, and they tagged him as black, right? You're not a crayon color. So 1930, so let's go over it again. 1880, mulatto, 1900, black, and then now 1930, full-blooded Cherokee parents. That makes him a full-blooded Cherokee. And you see the scribble in the color, all right? Now look at this as well. I want to back up a little bit. Now, after his family, Guy Spalding's family, his Leora, his daughter says Mitchell. Remember Mitchell, another common name around this area. And you can see there's scribbles on their color. Who knows what that means? But also you can see that right when they get to the Mitchell family, W. Mitchell, again, there's a scribble right where it would say full-blooded Cherokee or North Carolina. You can see that it said something else before. And I can see, let's close in, I can see the exact same B, full blood, and I can see that it said full blood Cherokee before, and they just started switching it to North Carolina from there on. All right, you see how slick they are? All right. Now I just want to show you one more thing. All right. So this is Mr. Spaulding's death certificate. Now I just want to show you this is from 1936. It says he would be 86. So in 1936 minus 86, that would bring us to 1850. Again, he could almost be turning 87. So again, that would mean that he was born in 1849, and we are talking about the same person. And it says here that sex male, color or race Negro, wife Delphia Spaulding. So we are talking about the same person, and I want you to see how real this is, how this one example, this one person went through so many classifications through his life in these census records, so-called census records, right? How they tagged him mulatto, black, then he's full-blooded Cherokee, now he died a Negro. You see, he died a Negro. And how common is this? Does this sound familiar in your family? So I just want you to have a foundation. That's why I'm showing you this. Thank you, Kiowa, for